A blessed day mga kaibigan. Ako po si Tech Shider. Welcome po sa aking YouTube channel. At muli po akong narito para ibahagi ang latest broadcast ng ating mahal na inang Reynang Helen Abdurajak. Ito po ay ang pagbunyag ng ating mahal na inang Reynang Helen, na ang bansang Japan at ang kanilang Japan International Cooperation Agency o JICA. Kasama sa konspirasiya ang MILF at opisina ng Malacanang. Para i-develop ang Ligwasan Marsh. Nakapaloob din po sa video, na kung saan nga babadinala, ni ex-President Madam Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Ang pera mula sa Malampaya Proceeds, na dapat ang taong bayan ang nakinabang. Inilahad din po ng ating mahal na inang Reynang Helen, na ang mga naging caretaker presidents ay patuloy pa rin itinago ang katotohanan. Na kung sino talaga ang tunay na Sultan of Sulu. Ang video na inyong mapapanood ay pagmamay-ari ng ating mahal na inang Reynang Helen Abdurajak. Ang original video ay inyo pong mapapanood sa kanilang official YouTube channel. Na akin pong inilink sa may video description. All credit po sa ating beloved Princess Putria Miriam Al-Jam at Her Royal Majesty Queen Helen Abdurajak.
Of legalities, I have with me my platform. As Helen Panolino, I have to stand because whatever happens, I can still protect the grandson who is a Malaysian by documents and a Filipino by documents. I have to guard him. That's why there were times that he was questioning me why I don't use the family name that the grandfathers had given me. Even if I don't use the name, I am still an Abdurajak before I was born. That is the secret of the Incan spirit in me. The land of the Frayres. The land of the Frayres. And you didn't know that I am the spirit that keeps on coming back to resolve the problems that had caused by Satan 2005 years ago. Imagine how you have caused the spirit to be astray because of your presentation that you are the true ones. Now, Malaka Yang de Pertuan Agong is the Raja Sulaiman Palace in Manila. Yay, yay, where is Queen? Yay, hey. Can you still defeat, refute, dispute, contest? Who is Queen? Because anyone who used my name as Helen Panolino Abdurajak, you are liable to the court of law of the sovereignty. This is now the time that you have really to make yourself be known if you are really the one. But even so, the grandson is validated. By whom? By the Queen of the Universal Magnum. And all this attestation, the books, you can find that every now and then we are doing our job precisely on my birthday in July 3rd. As documented, General Pavilion was there. Lolo Ogo was there. Raja Buayan Baikan was there. And some of them are dead now for blocking the truth and diverting the ruling in favor of the claims of Malacanang. Divine government headed by Haji Abdullah and Lola Maria Ilaw, instilling to the people that the true Sultan is Muhammad Fuad Abdullah Kiram. Who is Abdullah Kiram? Lola Maria can answer that if she is still alive. We will see in the next few days. The reality is to come. The bombardment of truth will be exposed, and exposed. Just imagine, as I have posted, throwing back the past of legitimate pattern. And I was being even humiliated by those claimant sultan that I am just only the queen of Facebook. Didn't know that all their comments will be shown into the world, as it is recorded and broadcasted also in the Facebook. Reality-wise, many will cry because they thought the queen that they have seen is just a hundred, is just that invalid in their eyes. It's just that I am just easily swayed. Didn't know that I just have to make it so that I would know how to deviate in their path of conspiracy. That is the primary reason why I have to play my games in the Game of Thrones. Is the finale to give them justice. So after that event, wherein they have started that, so Pavilion moved because we give them an authority to negotiate and get the documents in Sabah. From there, he was able to meet the caretaker, Federico Musahari alias Aloha. Now, imagine to that, the lost and found documents handed to Pavilion or to Alnas. Because since 2006, they have already killed Radyo Mamayan documents, presuming, by stealing the identity card. But I was able to recover that in 2010. That's why no matter how they tried, they cannot defeat when I am armored with legitimacy. As Helen Panolino, guarded by the principle that I have to fight after I have known in my journey from Hong Kong to Macau, to Kuala Lumpur, to Sarawak, Brunei, in all these places that I must know and feel the aura of the forefathers who sent me. So after July comes the blessing that in June 14, before July, in June 14, we were able to declare the Federal Republic of the Philippines Islands. And that is where I have mentioned earlier in my previous broadcast that it was done in Isulan Gym. Supposedly it was in the new gym. But Pax Mangudadato and the administrator cancelled it and threatened even those people that decorated the stadium. From there, I have seen really in my eyes that in my younger years, I have seen them. They are also wearing what I had been wearing with nothing. They just become rich because of the government, because they were paid by the Brunei, by the claims of Sabah. And there came, I have evidence that up to Malaysia, they had been doing an illegal transaction because of the connection or because of the conspiracy that they have initiated. From the sacks of rice, they have cut it off. Malacanang has already prepared for the release, but they block it because they presented they are the sultans. And I have the booklet of all the sultans they have installed, who are previously the one that I have been trying to negotiate, that they will be recognized by the Queen of the Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo, the Queen of Philippine Islands, which I have gathered, I earned in 2012. So all of this is a process. Because to be able to move forward, you must be guarded by the authority from our forefathers. It was horrible in nature, wherein a lot of them just tried to block me. They thought they can harass me forever. No. Each one who was with me has a name to defend. Even Carmelo, I heard he is dead. The Governor Higyawan, Hulog-anan, and the wife. We know them. But, sad to say, after that, we became the faker. And they became the favored eyes of Malacanang. Thank you, Madam Gloria. Because out of that, I became more determined to dig deeper. What have you done to the kingdom? You are the blood of Brunei, yes, but you surrendered that right and privilege to Sultan Hassanal. And yet you want to conspire more, to become more. That's why you were able to have that right. As the caretaker of the Malampaya oil and gas. But where is the proceeds? What have you done with the money? Where is the money now? And that is where you are going to answer. Now, if you are alive, Bongbong brought you to United States. And what happened? These are the crusade that I am trying to implement. Find the tale of what you had been doing since the time that you were given the authority as president. Being the caretaker, you must know. Being one that had been given the authority, you must be prepared for the moral accountability. Spiritual responsibility is also very part of it. You became so, you have that religious, and that even my religious sister were there kneeling to let you become a good president. But underneath, you had been killing Mindanao. That's why we do not want anything to happen. We do not want anything to go on in this light, because we were all deceived by this power and authority that you people really bowing to everyone, bowing to all those that really make you feel that you are the queen of your own right. Yes, you are the blood of the Sultan. We acknowledge that. But what happened? You sold us to the foreign land. There are a lot of selling coming in. Not only you, but before you. Your predecessor sold us already to the foreign lands. With the Aquinos, with the Kuwankos, all of this. That's why being the queen, recovering all this, I need to dissect who are the entities that made that illegal selling to other countries. Now, you are trying to make that China will battle at us up. No. Sulu Sea and China Sea are brothers. And I am the granddaughter. Do you think this will still happen? Pinoy knows that during the time of Ju Hintao, we were already being looked for. The time of Obama, we are already being looked for. Who give us that information? Our own family who are bodyguards of Sakurtan. The first question thrown by Obama to Sakur, who is the Sultan of Sulu? Mudsoy Lailtan Kiram, my nephew. Just imagine that. But when the picture was given to them, it was an embarrassment. It is Queen Helen and Rajamamay. But however, because of the red tape, because of the conspiracy, because of the bribery, Obama was able to make the other way around. And even here in Malaysia, Najib, Obama, all of this, because this becomes now the global conspiracy in trying to take dominion of the oil field, of the source of all, the source of the oil pipeline, all the volcanic vein is Liguasan Mars. Now, why Queen do you think is bold enough to let you see we are the richest among the richest countries, as already declared by the United States in the 1900s? It was the secret that you people of the top ranks, top level of the government, even the Supreme Court, has concealed because you want your claims to continue on and on. The rich become richer, the poor becomes poorer. That is the disparity that you had been doing for the past 1,000 years. Because your boss is Siroy, the Dark Force. Imagine all of this since 2010, upon the execution of Ama Ali as the prima facie, handing the rule of succession, the law of succession to Rajamamay and to me with the twin, Putri Nasaria of Basilan, Maria Makiling, Siti Mariam. It is most unlikely to learn that you are telling that you have to serve your people. Highly intellectuals will see. Every time you speak, I'm going to save the poor. I'm going to build the bridges. I'm going to have all these programs, the livestock, the livelihood, all of this. But when they are already seated, they forget the people's need. Instead, they prepare for the next election. They have to raise funds for them to remain in the electoral process, and the winner of the seat they decided on, from president down to the barangay captain. That is the highest business of politics in the Philippines Islands. But after that, Apulacay been reinstalled. 1 month has been out, but didn't know that this is the time that you people should know the shift of power. That's why I am telling you, so that the world will not be surprised. It is still the part of the Queen, because I am the one who reinstalled together with Rajamamay. So I have to defend that action. Why? The special order of the Matilindo is a powerful document that once you have returned it back, we surpass the Game of Thrones of the EDSA revolution. There are only a parcel into it, but millions of you had signified that we want the old man back, so that the asset, the holy asset, the money will be released. Now you are asking me, where is the money? This is a give and take relationship. From 2010, day and night, I am laboring. But so many misrepresented. So many would like to come into to help me go to Malacanang, but didn't know I'm just trying to pick one, trying to write them who are this, because I'm sure they are part of the Game of Thrones. Yes, indeed. After talking to us, what they say, oh, they are not the ones. They're just a claimants. Thank you. But they didn't know that the claimants they are with is the government itself, the Philippines. See? Without the royal family, there is no Philippines. Without Apulakay buying us back, there is no sovereignty specifically for the Philippine Islands. And the Philippine Islands, by the Commonwealth laws and by documents, it is up to North Borneo. And where is North Borneo? Sabah, Sarawak, Kalimantan, Bulungan. And why I am standing as the Southeast Asia? Because Raja Mamay is the direct heir to the throne of the Southeast Asia. The son of the son of Tunku Abdurrahman, the brother of Jamalul Kiram II, Sahibul Gari Abdurajak of Maimbong Sulu. And Inshi Jahara Haji Hasan Pasang of Parang Sulu. And where is Indanan? That is the palace of the Commonwealth. That's why I have stayed there. Because it has something to do with what I am doing. To really identify the land for recovery, the territorial domain for recovery. So you haven't seen the workmanship, the performance of this mission, because you are just blinded, because you are focused on the claimants now as recorded. President of the Philippines, Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., and Muhammad Fuad Abdullah Kiram, and all the 5 federations with the support of Alnas bin Abdul Ghaffar, who took the name of Raja Mamay, and us. We say, powered by whom? By the packagers and the programmers who had been there all along, trying to block the king and queen of the entire Lupasum. Naturally, you will defend your claim. Naturally, you will distort the truth. Naturally, you have doctored, you have adulterated, you have destroyed the historical account. Because you want to protect your own craft of lies. This is what you call the defensive move of the Queen. I thank the heavens that not all the time now I can hear that there are killings in Mindanao. There are killings as reported due to the election. And I told the reporter, I said, go ahead, let them kill one another so that by that I will know how to deal with them. Because that's the Game of Thrones of the office of Malacanang who ordered for election. Thank you. Didn't know that every time you make that decision, it is already in my brain how to hammer you because there is no more election supposedly until the time that has expired the Mapilindo in September 16, 2013. You have covered this one because Mapilindo is the art used by the claimants in defeating the true heirs and successors, but not anymore with me. This is my era, this is my rule, this is my time. I don't want anyone to mess out because I know my craft, I know my mission, and I am being sent to fix not only you, but the entire world. Now, hey, you will be saying again, I am crazy, but with all the performance that I have, I am using the word performance. Have you stopped the war in Mindanao? Have you stopped the war in Liguasan Mars? Have you stopped the war in all sides. Now we are trying to stop the war in Russia, in Ukraine, and even the escalation from Israel to Palestine to Saudi Arabia. Why? Because we know that after this summit now in Cairo, they knew who is who. But if the president, caretaker, no authority at all will continue, then the law of the sovereignty with the Rule 36 of the royal family with the United Nations will be imposed. That is the main priority now. Continue. We will allow you. We will not force you. We will not coerce you. Unlike what you are doing. You put war and chaos. You put bribery, blackmail. You put the conspiracy. Queen, trying to put peace and order. Smooth transition. Because ever since I had been operating as parallel government, after the Carpenter Agreement expired in March 22, 2015. Can you see now that even American cannot just simply step on the territory of the Philippine Islands? That is the way how to deal with the people. With so much emotion coming out, I can feel that all of you listening, especially the enemy, that really would like to block me, stop me, or even slap me. I'm trying to steer that emotion to you. If you are with me, if you are me on your shoes, what are you going to do? I am saving multitudes. You are saving only yourself, your greediness for power and money. This is not what you think at all. You had been laughing at me, stabbed me at the back. All of you sending anyone in my camp who can be used as the mole so that you can have all the reports what is going on with Queen. Thank you. And I appreciate all of those who tell the truth in me. But still the same, be careful. Because it's not I alone that can see. The one who sent me has more accountability to impose onto you for not obeying the law of the sovereignty. Nonetheless, each one, as I told you, the Code of 999, the Black Fatima, had been used by the claimant in the name of the Game of Thrones because she wanted to be the queen. And she even proclaimed as the commander-in-chief, Maria Aurora Busoy Marcos, aka Marlene Ramos. If she is still alive, she knows now the magnitude of the crime that she has done, misrepresentation. I cried over that in giving that document with the premise that she would bring me to the elders in Macau, but not. She assumed she got that power and she destroyed even me with my morals, with my family in Palawan, and she is liable to that together with that niece that I have and the family that humiliated me and attacked me face by face. We will see. I am not a vindictive one, but I just want to tell that they have used the Game of Thrones in trying to maliciously attack my morals. We will see. Because if I will not do this to really give you the justice that is needed nowadays, I am good, yes, but I am being tasked to implement justice. Black Fatima is not yours. The code 999 is not yours. But you use the name of Raja Sulaiman. And who is Raja Sulaiman? Who is King Solomon? Now, I have a report. There are so many checks scattered all over Mindanao in the name of King Solomon check. Central Bank, did you issue that? We will see. Thank you if you can release. But who is the releasing order? You had been blinded by your greed. As I told you, there is one to release that. There is one to sign for it. No one can sign it for you. Thank you. Now, people of the Philippines, it's not us that delay. It's them who conspired, who bribed, who blackmailed, who misrepresent the kingdom. That is called the game of the throne, the global conspiracy, the conspiracy of the claimant sultans, the claimant from the office of Malacanang. Thank you. I am not trying to provoke you, but you have put me in the worst situation wherein my morals denying me of my right. You could have already done that. But packagers, why? Why did you stop doing that? Why? Is it money? Is this the prestige? Is it the conglomerated power of the cabal? That's the question I'd like to let you say. We are the richest country of the world, but yet you succumb the plight of the poor with nothing to eat. And now because of you, because of the non-recognition of what you are trying to stop, makes you more the greediest person on earth. Someone told me I am the worst person they ever met, but they didn't know I will return it back to them for conspiring to the claimant. Thank you. I'm sure you're listening to me right now. I may be that bold enough in telling you, you seem to be on top of the line because you are the signatory. And yet, you put the whole universe into strife, devastated by wars, devastated by the destruction of the environment because of this game of thrones, from Russia to Ukraine to the rest of the world escalating. But I hope it will be stopped soon because we know war has no winner at all. I remind the people of Ligwas on Mars, just be aware. There are a lot of entities walking around using my name, using my documents. Verify first from the office of the Queen of the Mafilindo. We have an office in Manila and we have the website for you to see. Please connect from there. As I said, we have been operating parallel since 2009, I as the Queen, and after 2015 with the Philippine government and the entire world. That's why I can communicate to the world. Now, if they will not listen up, if they will not adhere to my call, it's up to them. Because we finally know who are the blockers. And to think of it, they didn't know that I am just listening in their meetings. They didn't know that I can do that also. Now, if they want more, this book can change your heart. This book has been the basis for the BARM. Now, what is going to be the BARM's decision on this? They will continue operating or they will know what to do. I am telling you right now, Mayor Amin. I am telling you all the sultans into it. You have failed, not me, but the elders that have given me the rights and power to fix you. Not only you, but the packagers, programmers that destroyed Mindanao and Sulu since 1963. I can go as far as in 1900s, but I just want to start in 1963. This is the time, my rule, and my moment. I hope that every time I speak, you see the other side of the coin. I don't want to be feeling angry. All my family knew who is Queen. I am very patient. I am persevering. I am prudent. But if it calls for, in the name of truth, I can give you the nice word. Because truth is like the two-edged sword. It is painful, yet you needed to be struck so that you will be able to realize the painful process of whom you are trying to destroy. Poor people are being misled because the inability of Malacanang to make a decision. The cobwebs of conspiracy rooted in them continues in the ground in blocking the real leaders that are needed to stand for the new generation. Addressing one problem to the others. But this Game of Thrones will know that I have made my journey with all the tears, with all the sacrifices, knowing that I would be a winner. Everyone would like to say, I am just talking. You're wrong. Performance is not being shown. It is being done. If not for us, then you know that killings will just be as easy like chopping the head of the chicken in Mindanao, especially in Maguindanao and Sulu. With the help of the Almighty Father, with Allah, I became strong. And there you know, I can track you. I know who are liking my videos. I know that elements of those that are being used, abused to block me. I know the groups that who would support me. But I know also who are the enemies in the premise they are with me. Thank you very much. God bless everyone. I'm sure you can sleep with grace, with comfort, in the name of Allah. Masalam.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Mega love shoutout po sa lahat ng mga nagkokomento ng positibo. Please like the video to support. At inyo pong ishare sa inyong social media communities. At kindly subscribe kung kayo po ay bago sa aking YouTube channel. God bless.